Hello, good evening. I'll be going to discuss about the basics of algebra, and this one are these things things that you can see on the board, whiteboard, are all basics in solving algebraic word problems. Okay, so we have here. You must always take note of this one. Like plus will always have like more than, plus, add, and or added to, sum, total, increased by, altogether, and combine. Now, this is the basics for translation. When you're going to solve word problems, you must know all these basics, because if you don't know, this would be very dangerous, because uh, when I say basic, this is like the foundation. You cannot solve any word problems without knowing this stuff. Okay, so minus, we have here minus, of course, subtract, difference, diminished by, decreased by, fewer, or fewer than, reduced by, or less than, and subtracted from. Now, as you can see here, I put asterisk in both less than and subtracted from. It is because if you will see this one, in word problems, you must always work backward. So shall I say like a number less than 4. So that means you have to have like 4 minus x. It's not x minus 4. Okay? So like that. Same as subtracted from. Okay. Next for multiplication, we have multiply times product by, of course, of, also, double or triple, twice or thrice, like that. Okay, so this is for multiplication. Division, we have quotient or quotient of, divided by, per, or ratio of, or parts. Okay, so you can have that one. For equals, we have was, where, is, are, gives, yields, results to. Usually this one. Okay, now let's try to translate algebraic expressions or algebraic phrases to mathematical, algebraic phrases into English. English sentence or phrases or sentences to mathematical expressions. Okay, so a number decreased by 92. Of course, when I say a number, always represent it with variables. Any variables will do. So we have like a number decreased by. Okay, so decreased is here. Decreased by 92. Just like that. Okay, x minus 92. The sum of 89 and a number. So the sum of 89 and a number. So we can have like x plus 89. Or you can also have like 89 plus x. They're just the same. But in division, in subtraction, you must always work this way. Okay? You cannot say like 92 minus x. It's not like that. Unless it is less than or subtracted from. Okay? So next one. A number added to 36. So this is like 36 plus x or x plus 36. It's okay. Because in any way, both are addition. And here we have positive and a negative. So you cannot work it like backward. Unless I said less than or subtracted from. The difference between 46 and a number. If you will see this one, the difference between the first number will comes first. So like the difference between 46 and a number. You cannot have like x minus 46. It's not like that. Difference between 46 first and then minus a number. Okay. The quotient of 20 and a number. So we say the quotient of 20 and a number. So we have there 20 divided by x, or you can say also like 20 over x. You're just the same. Next one, 55 times a number. So you can say 55 x, okay? Or 55y, 55a, and stuff, or 55n, like that. In algebra, we don't use x or the cross symbol for to represent it multiplication, because x can represent a variable, so it's very dangerous. Okay, anyway, next one. Oh, we have the number increased by 46, so by 65. I'm sorry, that's like n plus 65. 14 times a number, or 14x. 55 times a number, that's a 55n. There you go. Anyway. Okay, just like that. So just be careful with this one and take note of this. These are really very basic in word problems. Okay? And next one, let's try to do the basic fractions. Okay, now if you're dealing with fractions, it's really very hard when there is like a lot of them. Okay, so shall we say 1/2 plus 1/2? It is just very easy because adding or subtracting fractions having the same denominator, you're just going to add the numerators and copy the denominators. So this one is just 2 over 2 or just equal to 1. Okay, but what if they're different? Okay, so 1/3 plus 1/2. I'm giving you with that different denominators. Okay, so others would say there was just like what's that? The LCD and then multiply like that, blah 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 and stuff. Okay, so my strategy, the tips, one of my tips is just this one: cross multiply them like that. So 2 times 1, that is 2, and then 3 times 1, that is plus 3, over multiply them. So 3 times 2, that is 6. So that's 5 over 6, just like that. Okay, so you wouldn't be able to waste your time in answering questions involving fractions. Now, do not just belittle fractions. Do not just ignore fractions, because fractions have, what's this? What's that? Applications in algebra. Like, shall we say you have x over 2 plus 4. Shall we say like that? So this is an application of fraction in algebra. So understood there's one here. Again, that process. So 1 times x, that is equal to x. And then 2 times 4, that is plus 8. Okay, and then 2 times 1, that is 2. This is the fraction of this expression, or fraction form. Okay, so just like that. Now, what if you have 3x over 5 minus, shall we say, 4 over 2? How are you going to change that? So you'll have, again, cross multiply them. So 2 times 3x, that is 6x. 2 times 3 is 6, and then copy x. 5 times 4, or negative 4, that is minus 20. And then 5 times 2, that is 10. Just like that. Okay? Or you can, what's this? I'm sorry. You can also, actually, you can just, what's that? Do like this. This is by 2. So we have 2 and 1 there. So you can also do that one. So we have 1 times 3, that is 3x. And then 5 times 2, that is minus 5, over 5 times 1, that is 5. You can also this one. You can reduce this one actually by this one. By factoring 2, which is common here. So we have 2 times 3x minus 5. Minus 10, I'm sorry. Okay. 5 times 2, I'm sorry. This is 10 pala. Sorry. So this is minus 10 and over 10. Cancel 2 and 10, so by 2. So we have 1, and this is 5. The same answer, 3x minus 10 over 5. The same answer. Okay? So, what more? I'll begin to upload more videos for the basics of general education. So you will have some tips on that and how to attack word problems or I mean questions in general education mathematics. Okay? That's all for now. I'll begin to upload more videos.